Now, hopes for a US-Iran peace deal have taken a nosedive after the Iranian military commanders said that Iran has again shut the Strait of Hormuz because of the American continued blockade of Iranian ports. This comes after the American President Donald Trump struck some kind of an optimistic tone in the negotiations. Now, the odds for a deal had risen after Iran announced that it had completely reopened the strategic waterway in the wake of a ceasefire in Lebanon. But hours later, Tehran threatened to shut the strait once more as Trump refused to end the blockade of Iranian ports. Now, the IRGC said that Hormuz will remain under strict Iranian control if the US does not ensure full freedom of navigation for vessels traveling to and from Iran. But Trump has reiterated his stance on the blockade and has rejected the idea of restrictions or tolls by Iran on the Strait of Hormuz. We're asked as to what happens if no deal is reached before the current ceasefire expires next week. Trump has not ruled out escalation.
If you don't have a deal by Wednesday when the ceasefire ends, will you extend the ceasefire or will you
I don't know. Maybe not.
Again?
Maybe I won't extend it.
Okay.
But the blockade is going to remain. But maybe I won't extend it. So you have a blockade, and unfortunately we'll have to start dropping bombs again.
But he also told the reporters accompanying him on board the Air Force One that a deal is going to happen, and he claimed to have already received some pretty good news regarding Iran.
Sir, what was the good news that you had 20 minutes ago?
Having to do with Iran.
Can you tell us anything about?
No, but you'll hear about it. But I just think it's something that should happen. It's something that only makes sense to happen. And I think it will. We'll see what happens, but I think it will.
And later reports have said that ship tracking data showed a convoy of tankers are in fact leaving the Persian Gulf, crossing the Strait of Hormuz. And according to the marine traffic data, the group comprised of 4 LPG carriers and several tankers with oil and chemical products. Now, Iran had partially reopened its airspace on Saturday to international flights crossing the eastern part of its territory. However, the flight tracker websites have still shown no international flights crossing Iran, and several avoiding its airspace by making long detours. Now, Trump has claimed that the United States and Iran will jointly remove uranium from Tehran's nuclear sites with excavators under any peace deal. But Iran has rejected this possibility.
I will let you know, enriched uranium from Iran is not going to be transferred anywhere. As much as the soil of Iran is important and sacred to us, this issue is important too.
The report said that the negotiations to end the war can in fact happen on Monday. CNN, citing Iranian sources, reported that American and Iranian delegations are expected to arrive in Pakistan over the weekend. However, both sides are yet to officially confirm any scheduled talks. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.